What's up everyone, welcome back to another vlog. So we're just heading down to Ryan's farm and we're gonna get some stuff done. I see that the workforce yesterday did not actually finish that field, so and he left the door open, which is really annoying. I was doing the bales and I then got a couple of calls, got a couple of admin to do, and left him not in charge, but obviously he was still working. And I guess as soon as I left, he just decided, ha, boss is gone, I'm leaving. So that's a little bit frustrating. Anyway, the goal for today, the plan for today is to get the... I'm now going to go cut this grass. Quickly finish this. He did... What? He left a strip here. Why would he do that? Why would he leave a strip open here? That's just stupid. Anyway, so annoying. I guess the agency's standards have dropped. I guess they don't... keep an eye on their workers as much. I mean, when I started with the agency, I don't know if you guys remember this way back, they used to come by while I was working and checking up on me. So I don't know, maybe this guy was trustworthy at some point and they kind of got to a point where they don't have to check him all the time and now he's slacking. I don't know, maybe there's an excuse for it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give the agency a call and all that. But yeah, that's a bit frustrating. Anyway, right. So I'm going to get this done. And then the plan is to go pick up the weeder from Clever Motors. They actually, I called them this morning and it is outside. I drove past just now and I saw it. It's there. So that is fine. And we'll start the weeding. I'll probably get a worker on that. I have asked the agency if they have someone available, and they said, yeah, it's fine. So if I do need someone, I'll just call them and get that done, or let that worker do it. I'm just going to start on this side so I can, because this hill down here is a little bit higher or steeper on the way up. So I figured I'll go down this way and then come back up the other way. So that works. Anyway, so we're off and we're going to get this quickly knocked out. It's not going to be a time lapse. I want to have a quick word with you guys regarding a couple of things. Let me just finish what I'm currently saying. Right, so I will go and, well, I'll get the worker to do the weeding on the other field. I might do a little bit of it, maybe like first two lines just to do something different. Right, so this bit's going to be a little bit tricky, but I will talk you guys through how to do it actually. So essentially all you do is you set it up, and the front one, as you could see there, the front mower actually lifts up before the rear mower, and it puts down before the rear mower. So as you would have seen there, it went down. So we're going to go down here, and right at the top, I'm going to lift the front mower. It's one button, right. And now, and then the back one is going to stop. There you go. And it lifts perfectly. We cut it literally as perfect as we could there. So quite happy with that. Obviously missed that little strip there, but that's not the end of the world. We're going to encroach onto the grass on the outside of the field if we do that. And we don't want to cut all the grass, especially with the flowers. We want to keep the bees and stuff around the area because they actually help pollinate, so that is also very helpful. So like the little flowers, the white flowers, the daisies and all that stuff, we want to try and keep that up there as much as possible. Right, sorry, my throat is still not great, so it's a little bit uncomfortable to talk, but that's okay. Doing the same thing here, just lift and done. A little bit more, cool. That should lift. Come on, lift. Why aren't you lifting? There you go. It took a lot longer then. Or it felt like it took longer. Anyway, right. So we're going to do this strip now. Excuse me. Had to cough there. Right. Unfortunately, life goes on even when you're sick. Look, I can just hold this line. That's actually worked quite well. And that shouldn't cut the edge. I'm not too worried if I cut a little bit of the edge, but I don't want to cut all of it. Yeah, I'm cutting a little bit, but that's not too bad. Right, so the other main thing I want to talk to you guys about is actually the plan. So I've been watching a lot of videos and documentaries, and I've kind of gotten interested in animal farming. Now, I've never actually considered this, but you can actually do quite well with a big sheep and cow farm. And I'm kind of thinking if we if we maybe refocus the sheep, the farm to maybe do cow or sheep, could be quite fun. I think it could be quite interesting, because obviously we'd still need crops. We'd still need some, I'm just going to drive down to the other field and put this there, get the worker on that, and then we'll carry on with the rest. Anyway, so we still need, for example, if let's say we have cows, right? We need wheat for, not wheat, we need hay, and we need silage, and we need grass. So we've got 3, although it's the same field, or the same kind of field, we need 3 different things there. And obviously water and all that stuff. So some of them are plumbed in, so it's not the end of the world. Some of the cow farm things are plumbed in, so that's actually quite easy. I think I'll go left. Yeah, left's gonna be easier for me. And it's probably gonna be easier for him to find it as well. So we're gonna go left. Start on this side of the field. And yeah, so I'm thinking of potentially doing that, potentially refocusing completely on just animals. I'm kind of leaning towards cows. Now, the one thing with that is that would take a lot of time and brain power, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe we get rid of the dealership. Maybe. I've had a good chat with the girlfriend, or the missus, and we both kind of agree that the one risk with a dealership is... right, no, sorry, I'll carry this on in a sec. Let me just get out here and let the worker take over. Right, and he's off. Great. So next up, I need to go grab the McCormick. I'm gonna go grab the McCormick and then go pick up the weeder. So, and then get that other field weeded, that field over there. And yeah, I need to obviously bale that field, which I'll also do. I'll probably get the weeder going. Yeah, I'll probably get the weeder going, and then get the other worker on the weeder, and then grab the baler and start baling, which most of that will be time lapsed anyway. I won't time lapse at all. I won't show it all of it to you guys, just because you've seen me bale and pick up bales before. You know, and I kind of feel like if you've seen one field being baled, you've seen all fields being baled. And if you've seen one field being emptied of bales, you've seen all fields being emptied of bales. That's my opinion anyway. So, right. What was I saying? Trying to cover a lot of points here. Oh, yeah. I was speaking to the girlfriend, and we both kind of agree that the one big risk / problem with the dealership is the fact that and so far we've been lucky with this, but I could potentially spend in a time span, let's say in a month, I could potentially go and look for more equipment and spend 50 grand on loads of equipment. And for the next 6, 7, 8 months, 9 months to a year, even more than that, some of them might not sell. So there's a lot of output financially with not necessarily a lot of input, especially if the market does bad. People aren't necessarily gonna reinvest in buying better equipment and more equipment. They're probably just gonna go, well, this kind of works, I'll just stick with what I've got. And you know, that's a bit of a risk if you think about it. I kind of feel like it's, especially having spoken to the girlfriend about it, she doesn't actually like the dealership and doesn't like the idea. And I think that's why. I think it's not necessarily the best spend money, make money way, if you know what I mean. Take the plow, for example. We've had that plow for months now. And no, we didn't spend a lot of money on it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to quickly jump in this. I'll probably time-lapse some of this. I'll chat to you guys when I'm back. So, for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Well, I saw you setting the mood like a light in the smoky room, dancing to the blues like a disco groove, catching every eye. When I saw you looking at me with a smile like you wanted me, saying, boy, come on. Well, heartbreak be gone, I just had to try. You just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it, darling?
All right, and as you can see, the worker's off there. He's doing his thing now. I'm going to carry on with baling the field next to us, and as you can see, it doesn't do much. There's this one little one there that you can see that's kind of bent, but they're still fairly young. They're still young enough to actually kind of rebound back and not damage the main crop at all, so it's okay. There will be one every here and there that maybe is a bit crooked for a couple of days, but they will straighten out as they grow, so that's okay. Ryan assured me of this, so yeah. We're gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go grab the baler, and I'm gonna get this field done, and we'll probably time lapse some of it, most of it, and yeah, that's just gonna be another time lapse in this video. So apologies for that, but it's got to be done anyway. So for now, we're gonna carry on with the conversation I did have, or was having with you. If I can remember where it took off, where I stopped. Okay, so I can't remember exactly, but I think we kind of have to decide, well, I kind of have to decide whether I want to keep the dealership or not. If I keep the dealership, then I don't think going into cows or sheep is a good call, because cows and sheep are going to take us quite a lot of time. It's going to keep us quite busy, and I think if I keep spreading myself too thin, even you know, as I usually do, it's not going to be very good. And also, I think also what might happen in the end is we might end up not working for Ryan. Ryan pays us $6,500 a month, which, to be honest, the time spent helping him and the time spent working on his farm, I don't think is quite worth it, especially busy months like this. There are months, don't get me wrong, there are months that goes by that nothing happens. Anyway, my brain's fully mush here, so I'm gonna actually just get the tractor up onto the field, get the drone out, and jump into a time lapse, get the baling done. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
What could I do? Follow along with your hips, feet, heartbeats on the floor, and just in your head. Well, it ain't fair, whatever you do, just don't stop. You just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? You got me on my knees, on my feet. You can take me to the left, baby, take me to the right. You can take me for the rest of my life. Just move, baby.
All right, guys, and just like that, pretty much everything is done. I've done 2 loads on that field over there, and that field's done. The workers seem to have been finished there. Actually, yes, he has. He's already put saw the thing in there, the crone in there when I put the baler away, the loader away, sorry. And I've done 2 loads of bales on that other field, so that's pretty good. We've only got that little bit there, which I'll probably do in the next couple of days. I'm not too rushed with that, but we got a call midway through that we've got a gentleman coming to look at the torpedo tractor, 4:45. So figured I'd finish and just go over there, make sure everything's all in order, and meet him there, be ready when he's there. Anyway, right, so I have been looking at a couple of options while I was working, while I was baling, and you know, making some calls, doing some calculations, just playing around with ideas in my head. And I think ultimately we've got 2 main options here. Option number 1 is we get rid of the dealership and we sell what we can, you know, the sheds, the tractors, all of that, and keep what we currently use on the farm. Keep working for Ryan for the, sorry, three options, I think. Keep working for Ryan for the meantime, up until we get enough money to purchase a larger piece of land, which we will need, and also the barn and stuff like that for the cows, and also the cows. If we go cows, we can go sheep, but not with the couple we got. That's not enough. So we definitely need to get more than that. So that's option number one. Option number two is we keep doing what we're doing now. Keep going, try and make more money, and maybe, you know, end up spending hundreds and thousands of pounds on equipment and maybe make enough money, maybe not. I don't know. Like, there's no guarantee. We've been doing great, but we've had that plow forever. So, yeah, I don't know. And then number three is we sell everything, literally everything, and we consider moving. So the girlfriend has been mentioning, or kind of, I feel like she's trying to convince me to move, essentially. So the situation as it stands is, so her parents, I think I mentioned this before, that her parents are farmers. They're getting a little bit old now and can't necessarily do everything, can't necessarily run the farm. I'm just checking if there's, you know, just kind of inventory checking, just making sure everything's here. So, like this tractor, for example, will probably keep. The trailer, maybe not so much. Like, it's a really cool trailer, but we don't really need it, you know? Yeah, I mean, it looks great and all that, but if we get rid of the dealership, I don't foresee us needing it anymore. But anyway, right. So I'm gonna actually wait for this guy. He should be here in 4 minutes. So I'm gonna wait for him and see if he actually buys the tractor, and we'll go from there. So I'll speak to you guys in a sec. And as you can see there, we've currently sold, well, we just sold the torpedo tractor for 27,000. I wanted 30,000 for it, but to be honest, he literally got out a wad of cash, said, I got 27, and started counting. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Hand me some cash. I think ultimately my my emotions got the better of me in that situation. So yeah, a little bit embarrassing, but that's okay. $27,000 is not bad. So essentially, I'm just looking around. Most of what we see here will probably go if we decide to do that. The trailer we might keep. We might use that for transporting everything over if we do move. And as I was, sorry, I'm kind of jumping around here in discussion here, so apologies for that. I will have a good chat with my girlfriend, and we'll probably go over to her parents' place over some weekend, over the next couple of weekends. She has been not nagging, but she's been asking me to go for me to actually meet her parents and all that good stuff, and that way I can maybe have a look around, maybe see what property prices are around there, and if we can potentially sell everything here and get a lot more there than we've got here, then maybe it's worth doing that. It'll also allow her to be a little bit closer to her parents, help her parents out on their farm, and just take care of her parents, you know. I like our house. I love this area. It's really cool. I really like the village or the town, but ultimately, if we need to move, we need to move, you know. If we need to make some more money, if there's a better place for us to be, then we have to do that. I feel like it'd be stupid if we didn't. So yeah. Right. Before we actually end this vlog, I wanted to be honest with you guys and explain to you guys why some of the sounds might not have made a lot of sense. So for some reason my mic broke. I did not realize this. I was recording literally the entire day, then got to literally now while I was editing, and realized that the mic on top, the boom mic that sits on top of my camera, broke for some reason. I think it's the audio jack. I'm not 100% sure, but unfortunately, the mic sound was all gone. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it means I had to voice over all of this, and I hope I did it okay. I hope I did it justice, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I have ordered a new mic, so next time it'll all be better. And yeah, I hope it works next time. It should. Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you all in the next one.